Hey everyone, now it's a time to explore what exactly is a heat map. Heat map is used to display data in a matrix format with colors representing the values. Always remember this heat map is like super important to understand how two variables are related. Usually we try to find the correlation between the numerical variables. And what if you want to analyze that correlation with a visual representation? That's where heat maps plays a very important role. Okay, so according to our data, if you remember, so let me just fetch our data. So we have so many numerical columns, right? So in this data, so let me try to filter out all the numerical columns. I'll just call it like numerical is equal to. I'll just call data dot select underscore data h, and I'll just say like include is equal to number. So that it just gives you numerical columns. Sorry, yeah. So let me just print and show you. So these are the columns which has a numerical data, but for me, postal code, row ID, unnamed, year is not required. Only these four are important. So what I'll do, I'll try to filter these columns. Okay, I'm just using filtering concept data off. I'm just trying to filter these columns because they are enough to me to understand the correlation because they are the actual numerical column with a continuous values, right? Year is not important, and along with that, postal code is not important. What do you do with that, right? What kind of correlation you can find it? So here I'm just filtering data which is important to me, and then what I'll do, I just want to find a correlation. Finding correlation is very simple. You just need to call your df dot. If it just say corr, correlation will find for every numerical column, for every pair of numerical column. You can see this is the correlation between the different variables. You can see sales to sales, obviously correlation is high. Sales to quantity, sales to profit, it's zero point 0.7. We saw a good understanding between the sales and profit. Now, what if you want to visualize the same data? That we use a concept called as a heat map. Okay, very simple. Just call SNS dot heat map. Okay, and then you just need to pass your data, which is df dot correlation that you found for numerical columns. If I run, basically with a colorful graph, something like this, but what you understand from each box, you don't understand anything, right? So always remember to annotate it. Annotate in the sense, write the correlation values so that easy for us to understand and interpret. See here. So wherever it's a bright color, we say it's highly correlated. Wherever it's a dark color, we could say less correlated. See, sales and profit correlation is like 0.48. This plays a very important role in our machine learning in order to select our features. Okay, now feature selection plays a very important role. So clearly correlation is 0.48. That means I could say these two variables are like, they're strongly related. When it comes to discount and profit, very less. Profit is not dependent on discount here. And similarly, when it comes to quantity and a discount, so we could see very less sales and a quantity, we could see the less relationship, right? So this heat map basically helps you in visualizing the correlation between different numerical variables. This is so interesting, right? So this is all about, heat map. I hope it's clear. So in the next video, let's discuss about, what is subplots, how you can plot multiple graphs in one single shot. Thank you. Happy learning.